Broadcasting, jerk.
I know. Let me know when you do.
I'm broadcasting, jerk. It's on. Is that better? Huh? Huh?
Concentrate on your game, bitch.
Too late. I'm already losing 7-0.
Well, surprise.
And I'm already pissed, motherfuckers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans hope by the end of today.
Good Lord, did you see that turnover disaffect? My God.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium.
Slightly alarming.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem.
Like any other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable.
Lord, what a leg.
For a touchback. Tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
In motion is Coates. On second down, here's Henry. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. 46 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. First down carry for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage.
How the hell did that guy? Who in the hell was that guy? He looked like a damn.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On play action, Mariota escaping the pressure right.
Why didn't I? Man, I hit the wrong button. I looked back across the middle of the field and there was a dude standing there wide open.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I just missed him. I did. I hit the wrong damn button. I'm lucky I still got the ball.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's going to go down again.
Couldn't get no punt. Couldn't get no separation out there. The dude when he got off the line, he like grabbed him because that dude would have been wide open.
Puts him down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And tough starting field position here. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And not much there as he gets it up.
Damn, LaShawn McCoy.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And a short gain here as he gets
that damn Chad Johnson, that motherfucker. You remember him?
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to
The receiver?
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that
He says you could put Chad Johnson in a phone booth with a couple of DBs and he'd pick up the phone and be like, hey, I'm open.
back to throw.
Yes.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Go, Titans, go.
We got lucky on that one.
It's going to bring up 4th down. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Jesus Christ. Rage, he just literally almost kicked that.
Didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And the Titans getting set.
Are we missing something?
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the
That's a
edge
100-yard
after
kick.
back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
What the hell?
It'll be interesting to see where
They were on the
patience is
6-yard
on both
line.
sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Is there any wind?
Start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30.
Apparently.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
If you get away from that, you deserve to fucking lose. I just want you to know that.
Get away from what?
Why not? What we're seeing
Fucking run game.
Oh my God. I don't never get away from the run game, Rage, until I'm down by fucking 3 touchdowns.
their job when the lights come on.
Hell, I'm still running the ball at that point in time.
Don't start some shit. The damn opening drive, you started passing the ball and you got sacked and got knocked out of fucking field goal range.
I went for a pass, one pass, and I got sacked and it screwed me. Yeah, I went for the second one.
That they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
I just can't. I mean, honest, I'm with you. I ain't won a game, but damn, dude. I mean, I got to mix in a pass every once in a while.
Mariota hands to Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
I've been running the ball so fucking much, I don't even know how to pass anymore.
Play, it'll be 2nd down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
You see those plays that show up green?
Well,
Yeah.
for sure. And you know
That's your game plan.
They'll toss it to Henry.
You get extra points for executing those.
Taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but
I
sometimes
love
it's
that,
hard to
dude.
find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this
Hell,
case,
no
they
first
went
down.
against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. In motion is Coates. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down to the 40.
Who the fuck is that?
That time.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, Reed.
Who was it? Oh, my
His
God.
last name is Reed.
He must be my third string. Because I forgot that, that, what's his name's hurt.
Again to Henry. Trying to find a lane, but
Murray.
instead he'll get back to the line.
Yeah.
And no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. And a couple of big boys up front defensively. And in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. And on that play, there was zero space, no gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the run.
When can I pass, Rage?
Whenever you feel like it.
Defense. On this third down, they had to be
I'm just trying to shut it down for you.
But that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football.
I ain't gonna say no word.
It stopped them for almost no gain.
I guess there ain't no win. It was over that way, so I moved it over perfect and kick it perfect, and that motherfucker don't even hit it.
Go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield.
Let's go. Watching that party. Hurry up, here we go. Boom, landed.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He throws, and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Watching that party. Here we go.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And some room to maneuver.
Jukes have been turned up on this, by the way.
Inside the 15. Good yardage as he rumbles for 20.
I know it has, because this is
Outside handoff
awful.
to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot. Over.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I wonder, partner, if they might need to sub him out for a play or two because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now McCoy. And he takes it across and into the end zone.
I'd like to know what the hell. Do you just have a feeling that he's running the clock on me?
And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
Because I'm trying to figure out what all he's doing. Like when we come up to the line and all I hear is all this chatter.
Have a 7-0 lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You get yourself in field position, the ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they can hold him.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
I'd like to have what's his name back there.
5 there, bringing up 2nd.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed,
Hey,
those
play
guys have to be
action
able
with
to
the
punch
F slide,
and dance.
put circle on the
It's a
streak.
tough job to contain them.
All right, I'll try after this because I.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from
That's why you don't abandon the run game, you dick.
As a fan, is there
I didn't say I was. Oh my God.
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that
Good
for a
play.
touchdown.
the throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
God, you're going to kick this one out of the stadium.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can.
The hell was that?
Very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now.
Whatever that noise was, you just.
Next week.
Excellent focus.
Oh.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain
You know
on
what?
first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only
Scared me.
1 yard. There was no room to run.
No, damn it. I done fucked up, Rage.
They'll go again to McCoy.
Get him on the ground. Fuck, man. I hit the wrong button. And I wasn't going to try to bring no pressure or nothing like that. I had a certain play set up.
For a defense, energizing for an
Fuck.
offense. Finding a way
This
to
sucked.
create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
You know what? Let's just stay.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing. All right, now look at 56.
They'll look to throw. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Tennessee after this. They go play action here on first down. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they'll get him to the ground.
Hit him. Damn.
Down to the 30-yard line.
I wanted him to fucking... Alright, it's fine.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Again, it's McCoy. And McCoy loses the...
Come on, get it, boys. Let's go.
Titans. Well, they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so
Good
many
hit
times
stick,
it's
man.
more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They begin with Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
On play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big hit. Knocked down sideways, right near the 27.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And no escaping this time.
He's got he is like Dan. I see he's got a really good defensive end over there.
And a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Because his defensive end is whipping that guy over there.
The ball backed way up.
I'm going to have to remember that.
Time on the clock. Probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't
Good half,
like
boss.
everyone got a piece of that tackle.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Left side. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard. Watching that body. All right, here we go. Blue landing.
Now flags will come in.
Dude, this dude is something else, man. Every play he's coming out to do that. He's looking for those cheap yards.
You are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
At least now I know what people are bitching about.
Green 39. All right, now look at 56. Detroit. Here we go now.
Now back to throw. Brought in left side by Snead.
One of these days I'm going to figure out how that's not pass interference, but it's all right.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with McCoy. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's got a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. This give is to McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Eight yards to go here on 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go. Green 30.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Adoree Jackson on the return. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Dude, that is something's up with that right there. That's twice Henry has, instead of hitting the hole, he's making a cut like to the. It's weird. I don't know what's going on right there.
They've only converted once in 4 tries.
That's a gaping ass hole.
They'll try to run for the first.
That's a first. That's a first.
Calling no gain there, and
are you kidding me? I got a punt, don't I?
Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
Are you kidding me? How is that not a first down?
Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Let's say fuck it and go for it.
Don't I have a... Oh my God.
The play clock's running down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17. Give him 11
oh my God.
On the return, and the Saints will take over with a first.
It was inches.
Onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there
saying,
D.
Not one that I've ever met. That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Through the contact. Incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. but they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, where the game
is
close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Mariota now on second down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
From the gun, Mariota. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And that'll hit in the end zone. That's too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And some room to work. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 34 yards there and a first down.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. He'll turn and give this to McCoy running right. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They'll set up a throw. And down he goes taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there at 22. And now a first down following that long gain. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Let's go. Green and good.
They'll set up to throw.
No, hey, man.
It's the tight end Fleener.
I mean, if there's everything that my defense would cover, it was that. That is horrible.
His first touchdown
Come on,
of the
D.
year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
That's just pitiful. I didn't get nobody to make a fucking play on the ball.
17-7. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come right up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Derrick Henry all alone. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big run there by Henry. 48 yards on the ground. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Second down, goal to go from the 6. They'll give Henry another shot.
You guys are getting blown off the line.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Play clock winding down. 3rd and goal, Mariota. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Good position, man. Gotta get stopped.
On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr.
Got 3 timeouts plus 2-minute warning. All right.
Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. A give to McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. McCoy. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Now they'll try and run this straight to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Second down following the run.
Let's go. Green 39.
On the counter, here's McCoy. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Black 99 Philly, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
First down carry for Henry. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Obviously a big 1st down.
Continue to move quickly.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
50 seconds.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Back to
Throw the ball, baby.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge...
A whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right
Let's
now.
do this.
No matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Is that not where that damn play is?
Timeout with 7 seconds left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Desperation time.
God damn it. I can't compete with that, dude. That is awful. Did you see how his dude just fucking shrugged my guy off and just fucking... I didn't even have a chance to even try to get outside. That is awful, man. Fuck this goddamn game, man. I can't run the ball that much, dude. I got to fucking get out of... I can run the ball so much, I got in my own fucking head, and I couldn't even fucking pass when I needed to. I was just shook.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
God damn it.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Saints, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week.
Dude, I need a fast running back
to take on the Chiefs.
I mean, I like Henry. That's not even the point. It's just that, you know how many times if I had a running back with speed, I would have scored on run plays against this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
43
NFL
passing
on
yards.
EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
The broadcast still up.
Man, I am fucking awful, dude. I mean, I can't get out of my own damn head.